Hey, what's up? It's your boy Squeezy Bits, and this is a review requested by Man. Watch Hollow Man. Kevin Bacon was great in those times. Thanks for watching my vids. Now let's go ahead and roll the intro.
Yeah, I just got it, I just got it, yeah, I just got it, word.
Hollow Man, starring Kevin Bacon, Elizabeth Shue, Josh Brolin. This movie was released in 2000, and I'm wondering why it took me 20 years before I eventually watched it. Not that I feel like I'm missing out, but the movie was decent enough to have at least seen it by now. Especially since everything is better with Bacon. The 2000s was filled with some of the most amazing movies to ever come out, and some of my favorite movies of all time. The 2000s was a terrible time to be middle of the pack. The releases like Castaway, The Patriot, Memento, Gone in 60 Seconds, all vying for my attention. Being middle of the pack during those times will only mean you're just another face in the crowd. And that's exactly how I feel about this movie. It's somewhere in the middle. Not that great of a movie, but with a decent enough cast, it's interesting enough. Seeing Josh Brolin play as something other than a superhero is kind of awkward for me. If I'm being totally honest, I wasn't really a fan or knew any of his work before he was altering time as Thanos or Cable. Elizabeth Shue is another pleasant surprise. She plays a strong female lead without shoving it in my face. The only other roles I know her from are from Karate Kid and another minor role in Back to the Future 2 and 3. Now, have you ever been in the shower and started lathering up the shampoo, then got this weird feeling that someone was in there with you? Well, this movie is filled with several of those moments. The concept is fun and honest, and Kevin Bacon does everything that someone invisible would do, especially considering his character is a hotshot top-tier scientist who refers to himself as God. I too would go crazy with a combination of power, undetectability, and cabin fever. Kevin Bacon leads this group of scientists through his project, where they successfully turn animals invisible. Kevin Bacon's character, in a way to cut through the red tape of human trials, has volunteered himself as the guinea pig to be the first human to become invisible. The team is able to accomplish this with minor setbacks, but like all magic, the key is bringing him back. And this is when Hollow Man earns its sci-fi thriller designator. Imagine being trapped in an underground science facility with your crazy invisible boss and a heavy serving of Murphy's Law. It's all fun and games until it's not. I rented this movie for $4 on Amazon, and that's half a monthly Netflix subscription where I can be thrilled by another movie like Final Destination, or watch a multitude of other things that come with a streaming service juggernaut. Overall, this movie is worth watching, but I think next time I would rather wait for it to stream, or maybe borrow the DVD from a trustworthy friend who has been quarantining very well. This was an okay movie, and I'm also a fan of Kevin Bacon, so I'm willing to overlook some of his flaws. The CGI didn't age very well, but like I said, the movie has bacon. And there are several why didn't I do this moments, but everything is better with bacon. You know what makes a BLT sandwich edible? It's the bacon. And that's exactly what this movie is. While everyone in the 2000s was seeming to serve filet mignon, this movie serves bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches. Thanks Man for sending this request. I liked watching the movie, just wish I didn't spend the $4 to watch it. Now, let's go and read some comments. From The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Zach A. Clint Eastwood is Chuck Norris in a different timeline. I won't take God's name in vain. From my Tremors video, Chillsville. Hell yeah, Bert is the man, dude. Well, he's also a gun nut like you. And from Scoop, Man, thanks for the info, Chino. I'm sure I'd feel the same way if I watched it. LOL. Next, may I suggest either Extraction or Wrong Missy? Both streaming on Netflix. I watched both and I'm curious to hear what your take on them. Well, The Wrong Missy was the funniest Adam Sandler movie to come out in the last couple of years. David Spade is super underrated. He's surrounded with a great collection of veteran stand-up comedians. The Extraction was a good movie. This would have totally had my money if it were on the big silver screen. Chris Hemsworth is my man crush every day. I may do a longer take on either one of them. Not really sure. That's it for all the comments. Don't forget to check out my friends at the Geek Bros and ask them for some free stuff. Check out my Instagram, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. Deuces! Just one deuce.